Hey everybody, I'm Greg Stroud, Agent 707. I'm here with my good friend Steve Paratori from Cross Country Mortgage, and we're excited to be here this morning and give you a market update. It's Friday morning. Steve, as we're sitting here, where are the interest rates today? What's going on in the mortgage world?
So interest rates are fantastic. They've dropped approximately 1% since last year in November.
Okay.
And they are absolutely phenomenal.
So they're down about 1% from last November. Now, how much, let me ask you this along those lines, how much does a drop in interest rates really change a buyer's ability to buy, or what we call purchasing power? I mean, that's pretty significant of 1% drop.
Absolutely, it is. That's a great question. So if we put it into a specific loan amount, let's say a $500,000 loan, which fits our market here in Sonoma County, and we compare a rate drop from 4 to 3 or from 5 to 4, a 1% drop, as you said, the difference in payment is $300.
Wow. Okay.
Substantial.
That's pretty good. $300 drop. Now, can that allow a buyer then to purchase more? I mean, could they use that $300 to then actually buy more of the loan? So if the rates come down, are they able to actually finance more or buy more?
Absolutely. So if we think of a buyer has a certain ability to qualify and we drop the payment by $300, that translates into roughly a $60,000 increase in purchasing power.
Okay.
So we got a client who maybe could only afford a $500,000 property. Now, because rates have come down since last November, maybe they got approved last year and they couldn't quite get to that price they wanted. Today, it would be $560 instead of $500.
Wow. Okay. So just because it went down a full percent, now that person, instead of just only being able to afford a $500,000 loan, can now afford a $560,000 loan. That's pretty significant.
It is.
That's huge.
And just to be more clear about where rates are, the last two loans that I locked, one yesterday, the other the day before, these are 30-year fixed loans.
Okay.
We're at 3.875 and 3.75. So just to be a little bit more clear on how great the rates are, we've got...
You brought props. I like it.
Yes.
All right.
So I've got a flyer here that shows the history of interest rates back to 1971. Back when Disney World opened, rates were at 7.6. They went up to 8, 14, 13, 12, 9, and 8. The number that a lot of people will remember is in 2012, May to be specific, rates dropped to an all-time low of 3.8, and I just locked a loan yesterday at 3.75. Wow. So we are at a all-time low and an absolutely fantastic time for someone who would be interested in either purchasing or refinancing.
From this historic low, you think they're going to go any lower?
I don't see that as being a possibility.
Okay. So more than likely they're going to go the other way.
Yeah, there's
some future date.
Yeah, I think we could. The statement I would get to would be there's no reason to wait.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a good time to get in and get a mortgage and buy because the interest rates are so extremely low.
Likelihood of them going up is probably close to 100%.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Well, good. Well, what we got going on in the market this week, so now that we kind of talked about the mortgages and what you can buy and purchase as far as your financial wherewithal, then we're going to kind of look at what's going on in the housing market here in Sonoma County. So what I've done is I've looked at last week, compared it to this week, and I'm looking at single-family residences here in Sonoma County. So single-family residences only, just homes, not condominiums, not vacant lots or land, not commercial properties or anything like that. So just single-family homes is what I took a look at. So last week, we had approximately a little over 1,200 what we call active listings or homes for sale last week, a little over 1,200 throughout all of Sonoma County for sale. That same week, we had 112 of those that actually sold. So we had 112 sold out of about 1,256
in a 1 week
in a 1 week period. Yeah, just a snapshot of the market. What that means is that would take, based upon no new homes coming on the market for sale, just that amount at 112 per week would take about a little over 11 weeks to work through all that inventory and sell that amount of homes. So then what I did was I looked at this week, those same kind of statistics. We had basically the same amount for sale this week, a little over 1,200, but we only had 94 homes sold this week or closed escrow. Based upon that rate, it would take about 13 weeks for them to sell out. So we've seen a little bit of a gradual, very small slowdown. So what we're talking about here, give or take, the average of two of them, it's about 12 weeks or about 3 months to go through our current inventory. And I'm hearing out there a lot of people are saying, well, is the market slowing down? They're hearing some of these things in the media that's out there and those types of things. 3 months to go through inventory is a really hot market.
Yeah, that's fast.
So even though some of us are maybe are out there thinking that, well, is it slowing down? What's the rates doing? Do I want to buy right now? It's a very fast market. Most markets, a normal market is 4 to 6 months of inventory to go through. So I think all that we're really seeing right now is a more normalization of our marketplace. Obviously, as we all know, we experienced the fires of 2017 and what that did to our market last year. And I think that we're just kind of coming back to a more normal market right now. Interest rates, as we all know, are great. It's a great time to get into a mortgage and buy a home. And as we know, nothing is better in my mind, possibly yours, as far as building financial security, financial wealth, and just overall security as far as owning your own home and purchasing a home.
Yeah, it's one of the things I love about what I do is over the last 20 years, I've seen families not only improve their personal wealth, but all of their future generations' wealth.
Absolutely.
Because of investing in real estate.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure we could do a full session on that.
We could. So this is just a quick market kind of snapshot Friday morning. Just want to let you know where the market's going on. It's a great time to get into the market, great time to buy. We're seeing inventory out there, great looking homes that I'm seeing as I'm out showing homes. And of course, we live in beautiful Sonoma County, which is a great place to live. Yeah, rates are great. So reach out to us. We're going to have our contact information down below. You can either reach out to myself, reach out to Steve if you need some questions on interest rates and those types of things. And we'll also post the prop that he brought in showing the
history of rates. Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.